is Divinely Speaking Unplugged. I'm your host, Divine Sunshine. Today's topic is talking about how jealousy can put you in the place that you meant to be. So I was listening to a broadcast, I think, for somebody else, and I said, "Oh, I got to take that." Well, I'm kind of nicely borrowing it for the moment, which is how jealousy, being jealous, can also seeing other people doing things, living a life, or doing the things that you want to. It's just the only way of a signaling to you that, hey, something is blocking you from truly connecting to the true thing that you really actually are supposed to be doing. Sometimes jealousy can be just like ego. It is a motivation to push you to actually go in the direction or manifest that very thing that you need to have in your life. I found myself many times in places with that, listening to friends, seeing things, and a lot of times that is acts as a motivator, or in a way, or even a cheerleader to kind of say, get your butt up. You, if they can do it, by golly, you can do it. And I found myself going to school, getting degrees and things like that, or opening up businesses and things like that, changing the scope of my relationships based upon what I had seen too as well. And, it's like, wow, getting a house because of that, or different things. I'm getting a car because of other things that too. And so all those things are helpful. And a lot of times in society, they may say jealousy and envy is a bad thing. And I always say in my classes that I have for my 7 deadly sins, which is ending this Sunday, that in all the 7 sins, those things are ways in which we miss the mark. There's always a light and a shadow to things, and instead of us looking at jealousy as a way of very in a negative spin, or at the negative end of the polarities of polar opposites of things, is that looking at it and seeing that, hey, you know what, if for this to strike a chord within me, guess what, it's something signaling to me that, hey, I aligned with this, I resonate with this, and it would not be triggering me unless there's something or some action that I need to be actually taking because of this situation being presented to me. So I'm hearing somebody talking about what a marvelous time that they had, or whatever it is on these jobs, and they're doing things and they're getting these promotions. Look at it at that point, it's like that's universe using that person as a cheerleader to say, hey, it's time for you to go to the next level. It's time for you to level up to the next thing. Okay, this person say they got a car. I've been saying for the longest time, and I'm looking at them saying, how the hell you got a job? Last time you was complaining about you didn't have no money, but all of a sudden you talk about you posting on Facebook you got a brand new car. God has blessed me. And and we're human. We got to remember that no matter how we're trying to be on this divine journey, let's keep it 100 and keep it real, that we have those moments where it is like, hey, how in the heck did you get that? How did you go ahead and find somebody and marry, and you all over the place, or your attitude is stank, or this is something that. But now somebody really wants to make a true commitment to be with you, and I'm out here making sure that I'm living right and being divine, and I ain't got nobody to get real. So the thing is that's some of the conversations in my head. I keep it 100 and transparent. And so with that, you really are telling yourself and have that conversation with you is really saying, hell, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you out there doing that very same thing? Because you can do that, but something within you is holding you back not to be your greatest form of yourself. You can talk about leaders and bosses and saying, hey, they ain't doing X, Y, and Z. They kind of slacking and this and that. But then at the same time, you're really saying, hey, I could really do what my boss is doing. What's stopping me from doing it? The difference between you and that person is that they said yes while you said no. And that is where you have to think about it. And maybe that's time for you to have a conversation with yourself then, say, why did I say no? Start picking at it. Okay, well, you know what? After I think about it, that don't really make any kind of sense. I All I had to do is go back to school. Did I start school? Did I start for my degree to be in leadership? Did I go and take the test? Okay, well, I could go in ahead and do what they're doing. The only thing that's scaring me is not the opportunity, because the universe has presented it through this person. It's a nice, kind reminder. They're saying, hey, you should be doing that. Okay, if not, you should be doing something darn near close to that. Okay, if they're saying about the person marrying, you say, well, I ain't quite ready for the marriage thing. Okay, but they're saying, yes, you should and you can be in a serious committed relationship. Yes, you can be able to have nice dialogue or conversations and be close, just as close as that person that you're admiring, or you're feeling that you're jealous, which is admiration and jealousy in reverse. That you're doing the same thing, that you can be able to do that. So, don't beat yourself up when that green-eyed monster kind of starts showing itself and saying, hey, you know what, that should be us. Like I say, if you stop playing, that could be us. That should be us. That could be us. And you really telling yourself that. Stop playing. Not to the other person, like the meme saying that, like it trying to get with itself. But no, you keep on playing. That could be us. For real. And so that's what I wanted to kind of drop off to you very quickly. But I was like, this is something that's got to be really said, and me putting my own spin to it. That again, jealousy is good. Jealousy is a motivator. Jealousy tells you that, hey, you can do this. You just decided to say no when they said yes. All right. Thank you for listening. If you're interested in getting a reading with me, or any kind of psychic abilities that you need me to tap into in areas that you need answers to, make sure you go to divineUnisouls11.co, where you can book your reading right there online. Also, I am having a special on love letters from your persons that you are interested in. If you want to go to divineUnisouls11.co and get one for February for the 1414, you can get that there too. If you're interested in getting a past life regression session, or if you want to have a trauma release, which is through a MAT session, which I use more so spiritual energy for that one, you could go to AshantiWellnessCenter.com, where you could be able to get all your needs fulfilled there. All right, then, as always, thank you for listening. I want you to go out there and shine. And as always, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste. Namago.